Hey guys, doing a little update on the Sears. So here she is. You can see there's been some changes already made. The Onan twin is gone and there's now a different seat on the back. This is actually the tractor pan seat that came with the racing mower. Old school style. I feel like it matches the style of this tractor better than that original cushy one, so that's the seat that's staying there. Here's the Onan, 16 horse opposed, and pretty good shape. I am selling this to another YouTuber, Pacific Drumma is his name. You can check him out if you want. I did want to show you this exhaust. You can see the clamp there and the clamp there, the little hole in it, and you can see that the outlet is right there. It's a bunch of little holes drilled into the side, and I then realized that this is actually just a piece of pipe with two pieces of steel welded on either side. There's a plate over there and a much worse welded plate over here. Not exactly the way I would have done it, but kudos to whoever did it for pulling it off, because it actually did silence the engine a little bit, so whatever works. So yeah, anyways, we got the beginnings of a project here. I've got a little bit of money scraped together. I'm going to put some new tires on this thing as soon as I can. Hopefully get a rolling chassis before I get the motor, so this thing will just be ready to go once the engine is here. And you guys have voted in the last video. Thanks to everyone that left a comment or suggestion. We are going diesel on this bad boy. There's one other thing that I want to ask the YouTube community. If one of you guys can help me out, I would be really appreciative. I need a new fiberglass nose cone for this chassis. I don't know if it necessarily needs to come from an SS16, but some Sears Suburban. If you guys have this part, I don't need the metal part with the hood. It's rusty, but that's gonna work fine. I need this fiberglass piece, and here's why. You can see that bottom part is broken right clean off, and that also houses the mounting hardware. So I really have no way of mounting this hood to this chassis. You can see there's a couple little eyelets here, and there's probably a metal bar that slides through there that this whole hood pivots on. I don't really know, but that's just what I'm guessing. So if somebody has this fiberglass nose and that little mounting bar, just give me a price. Throw some numbers at me. Maybe we can make a deal. Let's make it happen. I need that shit. Hook me up. But that's pretty much it, you guys. We're gonna keep this thing really simple. I'm gonna repaint it, obviously grind the rust off of it. New tires, like I said, new motor, like I said. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on this thing, but it's not looking so good. Tires are gonna run me, you know, probably almost $400, and the engine's another $600, so you know, that's almost $1,000 just to get this thing up and running, so ouch. Alright, so just a little supplemental update to the update. I've painted my wheels black, front and rear. Tires got to go, obviously. The seat's gone. This one right here, this is a pan style seat. This came from the racing lawnmower. I've coated the top in truck bed liner. The bottom's been sanded down and repainted black. And this is the seat upright support. This mounts to the back right there, and the seat sits on top of it, and this is basically your suspension for your ass. So that got painted black. It was pretty easy to remove, so I did that. And what about these tires? 23-inch by 9.5-inch original Sears tires. Those ain't gonna work in the mud. So that's why we got these. These are 25 by 8 Interco Swamp Light ATV tires. The size is 25 by 8 by 12. So they should fit my rims perfectly. I'm not sure if they're going to clear the fenders. They'll be really close. I might have to jack those fenders up a little bit to get them to clear out there, but these tires have some ridiculous freaking tread on them. I mean, these treads protrude out at least an inch from the tire itself, and I like the broken tread block design. Everyone seems to like V-treaded tires. I'm not a big fan of V-tread tires unless you can spin them pretty fast. I like these really broken tread designs because the mud will have more of a tendency to come out of the grooves. You can see they're very narrow, and I am a big fan of narrow tires because they dig down deep in the mud and they get traction, instead of wide tires which sit on the top of the mud and just spin and paste and do nothing. I've got front tires coming. I thought they would be here by now, but they are not. They're 18-inch. They are on their way. Once I get them in, I'm taking all these wheels off and going to get everything mounted, and that will be that.